What is up? It's me, your boy, Jimmy G, and welcome to the Halloween edition of the show. That's right, the first ever Halloween edition. You should definitely drop a like, because look at the dedication. Your boy is wearing shoulder pads. Like, actual shoulder pads and thigh pads. And it's hot under here. I am on fire, as always. It's a banger. And today, I'm going to tell you why. Actually, seeing how it's Halloween, I'm going to tell you a spooky ghost story. Right now. That's right. The spooky ghost of AJ Green, because I would have shipped his ass to the Jets after what he did yesterday. But before we dive into him failing at doing his one job, we're going to catch you up and talk about the rest of the game. Now, I could make this an all Aaron Rodgers, but I'm not. Because just like Tom Brady, it'll be a 40-minute video, and I ain't got time to do 40 minutes in shoulder pads. I could talk about how Kyler Murray got stifled a little bit because the Green Bay defense turned up and stepped up and shut Kyler Murray down, because for the first time in 7 games, that man was not able to run, hip-hop, skibbly-doop-dab all over the field and put up 40 points, because let's just be real. I'm going to say this as a 49er fan in a Jimmy G jersey. Kyler Murray's the second best quarterback in our division. It's Russ, him, Matt Stafford, and then Jimmy G and Trey Lance, whoever starts these upcoming weeks. Because, quite frankly, at this point, we need a mission and a miracle. But I digress. The Green Bay Packers. Short week, both teams. But Green Bay flew into Arizona and got absolutely shut down in the first quarter. Then quarters 2, 3, and 4 happened. And Aaron Rodgers was like, okay, you know what? Let me try now. And that's what he did. Because they scored in the last 3 quarters. The Green Bay Packers, who started off 0-1, now have a 6-game win streak. And the Arizona Cardinals started off 7-0, and now finally have a loss. DeAndre Hopkins had 2 targets for 66 yards and then had a hamstring injury, which took Kyler Murray's number 1 receiver out. I don't know if you know, but I truly believe every quarterback needs a number 1. Because clearly, number 2 don't know what the hell Kyler Murray called. Because we're into this last play. And now, let me tell you something. To have Green Bay score, which would have essentially ended the game had they not overturned that last touchdown. To start at your own 1 and drive the length of the field to set your team up to have a walk-off winning drive and the game-winning touchdown was phenomenal. Kyler Murray handled that last minute 30 of the game as well as anybody. He executed his under 2-minute drill, because I don't have a name for it, very well. He marched down the field and set the team up. And all they had to do was put the ball across the goal line. You stay undefeated, and you give Aaron Rodgers his second loss. And guess what the Cardinals did? Clearly, I already told you by now, they didn't do that. They didn't run the ball at the 1. They decided and elected to throw. To who? AJ Green. Why? Because like I just said, D-Hop's out. I am still baffled and confused about this. Because situationally, you must know that games on the line, it's 4th and 1, 4th and inches. As a receiver, if you know it's not a run play, and let's say AJ Green knew it wasn't a run play, why are you blocking? You should run your route in the goal, and the second you know you're going to break, or you know, hey, Kyler's got a second and a half, I'm going to turn my head, ball's going to be there. He ain't do that, fam. He ain't turned his head to the right. He ain't turned his head to the left. He blocked. He turned into a DB. He straight blocked. Which led the Packers getting the game-sealing interception. How? AJ Green. How? How you do that thing? I truly am at a loss for words. The only two options and scenarios I have in my head is that he thought it was a run play and was like, I just have to block, they're going to score. Or B, he assumed that the ball was already thrown, it wasn't coming to him, it was going to his left side. Probably to Christian Kirk or Zach Ertz. Or Rondell Moore. Or Chase Edmonds. But that still doesn't make sense. Because you know the situation. This is your last drive to win. We don't play for overtime. We play to win. And you don't even peek a little to see the ball? AJ Green, you're going to be a ghost in the state of Arizona. And you're going to sizzle away and fizzle away. Because I'm sending your ass to the Jets. 100%. Bro, we cannot have that. You is not starting next game. We gonna ease you into next game. Or we just not gonna call your number on big plays. Supposed to be the second best receiver. Clearly a number one on a number of teams, including both New York teams. And you completely wet the bed. You completely wet the bed. And I guarantee you, had there been time on the clock with this interception, let's say Kyler gets the ball back, a little more time on the clock, marches down, the into still happens, and now let's say You have 30 seconds on the clock. Well, guess what? Had the Packers not had the lead and the game was tied, Packers still win this game. The Packers legit still win if this insult happened with time on the clock. And if it was a tie game. Because I'll be honest with you, going into this game, I had Arizona. I'm looking. Arizona clearly should have won. They were the better team on paper. And when it came to execution, the Green Bay Packers got it done like they always do. With all that being said, I'm your boy, Jimmy G. Happy Halloween, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace